man. I'll do what I do.
Yeah. Shout out to Jamal Smith. Shout from DMV. Love the respect. Save the thick Latinas. No, right? Save the thick Latina. Boy, you messy, man. You better cut it out. They got to toughen up a little bit, though, man. They out here crying on the internet. But who else we got? The Bone. Thanks for the $10 super sticker. Or super chat. Also, Corey Smith. Thank you for the super sticker. Calvin MCA. I live in NYC. We are being mollywopped with taxes and high insurance premiums. We're sitting this one out, MAGA. Yeah, man, you need to come on, get on up out of there. You need to move to North Carolina or something like that. You need to get on out of NYC till they get that situation straight. Eric Broders, Uncle D, got him, brother. Got you too. Thank you so much. Gloria Sabre, good looking out, baby girl. Good to see you back up in here. Thank you for the $1.99 super sticker. Logic Hits. We are the enemy of white supremacy who support it and make it last one more day than it's supposed to. It makes you enemy as well. Yeah, man. And see, the other thing about black people, we always talk about how we fought, how we build, but see, we also fight. Y'all see what happened on that bridge in Ohio and Cincinnati? Them boys came down with their the Yahtzees came down, and they got ran up out of there. They were hitting them upside the head with those cans of vegetables and stuff. They ran them up out of there, took one of their flags and burned it. We also fight when we have to, you see? And that's another thing about our culture. Our culture makes sure we have to fight. You folk call it violence, but you can't live in this country where you surrounded by people who want to do mean things to you and hurt you and not be willing to fight for yourself. You've been extinguished a long time ago, but you have to also know when to fight and be intelligent about it. All right, so shout out to you. Thank you so much, Cody Marshall. They call us FBAs, a permanent underclass. Right, and they got to look up to us to talk down to us. Isn't that something? They got to see us everywhere to talk down to us. They would love to bury us. Look at those two brothers that played in the Super Bowl this weekend. Look at that black man who was doing that performance, Kendrick Lamar. We're everywhere. They thought they made a comeback and we just showed up everywhere. On the field, singing songs. We can't even understand what he's saying. Oh my God, right? We everywhere. And we're not going nowhere. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar and all you. I'm gonna talk about that probably this week sometime. Good looking out, my man. B Tall said, I knew there was no Black-Brown Alliance back in the 2012 during the Trayvon Martin rally in Miami. Miami is majority Hispanic. No Hispanics showed up. Yeah, where were they at? They always talking about they there. Where we didn't see you. Right, you sided with your adjacents. You see, shout out to my man Big John, my brother, laying it on thick. Yeah, man, I got to. Time is short on this planet, man. I got to do my work. We got 50 super chats. It'd be great to get the likes up. Do we have 1,000 likes? Are there 1,000 likes? Let me see. I'm gonna take the time. Are there 1,000 likes? Have you all hit the like button enough to get me to 1,000 likes? Do we have 1,000 likes? Somebody in the chat room, let me know if we have reached 1,000 likes. All right, we got 73,000 subscribers. That's pretty awesome. But do we have 1,000 likes? That's what I want to know. Let's see. We're doing all right. We got 954 likes. Man, I need 46 people to hit the like button. Come on, 46 people. I need 46 people to hit the like button. Go ahead and take the opportunity right now to hit that like. Don't make me have to run that. Hit the like. We need 46 people to hit the like button. Y'all go ahead and do that for me. Don't do me wrong, baby. Don't do me wrong. All right. But anyway, yeah, y'all hit the like button. Let me see what else we got up in here. Delicious. Yeah, that's right. Jamal Roll, great show. Thank you, fam. TGF Diesel, great knowledge as always, big bro, for the collection play. Did y'all learn something? If you learned something, hit the number 1 button. I know you learned something. I give you times and dates. I sneak some knowledge in there too. You see, I sneak some facts in there too. Through the entertainment, you're getting some facts. I think that's important. You can carry something away from this. That's what I want. I want you to learn. That means I'm doing my job. Thanks for discussing this topic. No one in the media has delved into why Latinos feel entitled to Black support. Yeah, man, because they don't want to go that deep. They have to align them. They don't want to offend anybody. I don't really care about offending anybody. I have to speak truth to my people. Matter of fact, I have to speak the truth to everybody on behalf of our. I have to. You know, I don't want my legacy to be one of someone who held back. You know, and it's not that I have to because it's necessary right now. But otherwise, folk will be out there misguided. You'll be jumping in front of these cannons and guns for folk that's going to turn around and turn their back on you. So I have to do what I have to do. I believe. But either way, as long as I'm factually accurate, then I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, man. Yeah. Shout out to Apprentice I. Thank you so much for the super sticker. You almost finished. During the 2018 Florida governor race, Andrew Gilliam offered a pro-immigration plan, and the Hispanics still voted anti-immigrant white. They never learned. Let them just go ahead and bump their head. That's what they have to do. GCLA, thank you for the $10 super sticker. And also Sneak 23, FBA ladies, we got a good and we got FBA ladies, we got a good glass of wine and a hot tub to rest. Yes, you do. All the black women in the chat room, somebody talk rest in the chat room. Back in 2015, during the Oscar So White protest, Asians were mad at black people for not speaking up on their behalf. I know, I remember that. Ooh. They all think we're supposed to be subservient to them. You see, and someone realized that other groups want blacks to be political. Yeah, they want us to, they literally, again, like I explained to you guys, foundational black Americans are the richest black people on the planet. We have more millionaires in our one country than the entire 54 countries in Africa. That's what I need you to understand. They got 100. Just think about that. Okay, we are not trying to be subservient to anybody. If anything, you're gonna be over here as being subservient to us. If any doggone thing. Period. You understand? Shout out to King Musa. Let me top it off, Unc D. Dems were trying to replace us with them. Trump stopping ethnic cleansing. He did. It does not benefit us to have this unfettered immigration and illegal immigrants coming to our country. It just doesn't do us, and that's what Officer Tatum was talking about. It doesn't benefit us to do that. That's why I tell y'all to vote your interest. Good looking out. We got 52 super chats. Maybe we'll get to 55 before I finish this broadcast. But my man, Kenneth Milo, they know how powerful we are when we decide to move and take a firm stand. We move, the world feels our power. That's why they want us to intervene. Yeah, they want us to come in there and take, and we do it well. See, we have officially hit over 1,000 likes. I knew we could do it before the end of the broadcast. Yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Yeah. If you learn something, hit the number 1 button. That makes me proud. If you learn something, hit the number 1 button. Again, I'm not asking anybody to give me anything. If you learn something, that means you contributed to the super chat, or at least you acknowledge that you learned. So I'm not saying that everybody didn't learn anything, but I certainly do appreciate you letting me know. So all those people who contribute to the super chat, good looking out. Now, let me turn this mood music off, because I got to go on here and get back to this grill. I want all the black women to sit up front. All the black women, I want you to pay attention. I want you to sit up front. All right. Now, why are we here today? Why are we here today? Because there's been an overwhelming number of Latinas crying on the internet